All right, you guys, we are now focusing on just a singular triangle, which is still going to be exciting. I know it's just one triangle, but we can still have a blast while we solve. So an example for it says solve for x and each angle in the picture that contains an x. So, how can I solve for x and the angles inside the triangle? Well, what do all three of these angles add up to equal? They do add up to be 180, you guys, using the triangle angle sum theorem. Okay, so if I add all three of these angles together, bam, it should equal 180, which this little box, if you remember, means 90 degrees. Okay, so I'm just going to add up all these angles, set those bad boys equal to 180, because that's what all of them add up to equal in a triangle, and then solve. Okay, so let's set this up. I'm going to have my first angle, which is a 2x plus 1. Plus my second angle, which is a 5x plus 5, plus my third angle, which is 90 degrees, equals 180 degrees. Alright, so we just have to solve for x and then find the measures of each of these angles. So let's start combining our like terms, which looking in the picture, I need to combine every term that has an x inside of it. So, looking here, the only other term with an x is this 5x. And the 2x plus 5x, that will give me a 7x. Alright, now my other like terms within the problem, I'll be combining the numbers without the x. So the 1 and the 90. So 90 plus 1 will give me plus 91. Alright, and those will all equal our 180. Alright, so let's keep solving this thing. So the way I bring my 91 to the other side is by subtracting that thing on both sides. Which 91 minus 91 cancels out and turns to 0. 80 minus 91 gives me 89. So now I have 7x equals 89. Alright, I need to bring my 7 to the other side, which I'm going to divide by 7 on both sides because this is secretly multiplying to my 7. Alright, and let's see here. If I keep going, and hold on. I just realized, you guys, I forgot the 5. Oh no. Oh no, Miss Long. Miss Long's messing up. Alright, so up here, sorry about this. Your like terms are 1, 5, and 90. So I forgot the 5. So we still have a 5 to deal with. So before I do this, let me backtrack real quickly. Sorry, guys. It's always good to have white out just in case something happens. So much white out. Alright, so 1 plus 5 is 96. Oh, sorry. 1 plus 5 is 6, and 6 plus 90 is 96. So this should be 96. Okay, you guys, I saved it. I'm so sorry. So sorry. The 5 disappeared on me when I was doing this. Alright, and that's a 6. And this is a 6. And 180 minus 96 will give me an 84. So this will be 84. Alright, sorry you guys. Long lost it for a second. Okay, so now what I currently have, I'm going to bring my 7x down. So 7x equals 84. And like I said earlier, the way we bring our 7 to the other side, since it's secretly multiplying to the x, the way we bring that bad boy over is by dividing it on both sides. Alright, which 7 divided by 7 cancels and turns to 1, and 84 divided by 7, that is going to give me 12. So I know x, so I have this part donezo, bam. But now, remember in geometry, you're not always done when you solve for x. So I found x, and then I need to find each angle in the picture that contains an x. So that means I need to find what both of these angles are. So let's start solving for those angles. I'm going to divide it up. Alright, on this first side, I'm going to solve for this angle right here, my 2x plus 1. Alright, on the other side, I'm going to solve for this angle right there, which is my 5x plus 5. Yay! Alright, which, since I know the value of x, I can substitute in my 12 for my x's, and bam! I'll know the measure of this angle and this angle. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to substitute in 12 for each of my x's. So it's going to be 2 times the 12 plus my 1. So 2 times 12 gives me 24, and 24 plus 1 is 25 degrees. All right, so this first angle, you guys, is 25 degrees. Pretty cool, right? And technically, I already know what this angle is because I can add up my angles and subtract from 180 to know what this one is. So 90 plus 25, that will give me a 115. And 115 subtracted from 180 will give me a 65. So this one is probably going to be 65, but we will have to see. Okay, it should be 65, or I need to rethink the problem. Okay, so I spot an x, so my x is going to transform into the 12. Okay, so it's going to be 5 times my 12 plus the 5. All right, guys, let's go. So 5 times 12 is 60, and 60 plus 5 is 65. Yay, I did it right. So this angle is 65. And that's it, you guys. Wasn't that an epic problem? It was super epic. Have a good day.